how's it going, everybody? Gabriel, Santiago here. This is the Speaking of Harmony podcast, episode 32. Thank you so much for the feedback and the questions. Before going into today's subject, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, activate the little bell, the notifications. This is all my social media stuff. And don't forget to hit the like button in the video, it really helps. And also don't forget to subscribe to the mailing list. The link description is here in the video down over here below in the description. All right, so today we're going to talk about this other subset of samba, and it's a super fun groove that some people are asking me about it. So here it is. This is the Partido Alto, right? Partido Alto in Portuguese. And Partido Alto is another subset of samba. You know, I really don't want to go into like the whole history and background and stuff because it's going to take some time. You can see tons of videos about that on YouTube and research and all that. But in practical terms, there's a specific rhythmic outline of this groove that gives it its stamp, you know, when you hear it. And it would be something like this, like 1, 2, 1, 2. What am I doing here? There's this very, very characteristic accent that happens, you know, in the cycle of 2 bars of 2/4, as I said before, right? It's this rest and this dotted quarter note that happens, like right at the beginning. It's like 1, 2, 1, 2. You see that? We can see that here on the screen as well. 1, 2, 1, 2. You see that? Just the rhythmic of it, the rhythmic aspect of it will be something like this. But 1, 2, 1, 2. You see how it's grooving? It's a very particular thing, but so cool to play that groove. You can see sometimes variations, of course, and you see variations on, you know, the first one I played has this little rest in the beginning, you know, the 16 note rest, and then the dotted quarter note, right? No, sorry, rather the dotted 8 note, right? Sorry for that. Is, you know, this 2 ba, right? Or sometimes you can see that if you keep the cycle of like vamping this 2-bar vamp, the last 16 note anticipates this rest, and then you extend a little bit that, so that figure is filled with that note from before, right? So you can see something like that. 1, 2, 1, 2, ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, boom, ba. You see, like a little longer, but I honestly, like personally, I like the rest, you know, play it kind of short in that particular place, because it gives that hint that comes right after. It helps to kind of, you know, place the groove. I personally like to play that rest, something like that, like right. I personally like to do that. And then, you know, the variations that you can do, because I'm really heavy on the bass. Most of my groove, personally, I do it in the bass, but you can do that with the accompaniment as well, right? You can do that like let's say 1, 2, 1, 2. You can use that the other group of strings as well to kind of like give some spice, right? Right? I usually personally go more heavy on the bass, making that figure kind of work on the bass for me. It's just the way I just do it. So 3, 1, 2, 2. Just the way I do it, but you can do it in different ways, right? There's all these variations you can do, just as long as you understand the sort of the framework you're working with, right? Like what the groove is rhythmically, and then you can kind of spread around either on the bass or on the chords. It's up to you, right? And commonly we also do something like similar to samba-funk, like we kind of like divide a song and play a groove Partido Alto, and then we go into like a samba groove as well, just like on and off, first part and second part. It gives a nice breathe to the song, because this groove is very tight and very specific, and then you get into a samba, it's like you get that sort of like breeze. I'll show you something like that. So just play something first part kind of in Partido Alto, and then I'm gonna switch to samba, and then you see kind of how they merge together. It's pretty cool. 1, 2, 1, 2, go. Samba-funk, sorry. Partido Alto. Samba now. Something like that. See when I transition from one to another one. And the cool thing also is that Partido Alto groove is also kind of similar to the samba-funk groove that I showed last episode, but you don't confuse them, because they're similar but they're different, right? Now I'm gonna insert all of them. I'm gonna be swapping from one to another, right? So samba, Partido Alto, then I'm gonna do samba, then I'm gonna do samba-funk, and then kind of go in between them. And you see the difference from Partido Alto to samba-funk will be kind of clear what kind of accents the bass is doing and the accompaniment you see. So 1, 2, 3, 5. Samba-funk now, different. Partido Alto. Samba-funk. Partido Alto. Samba. You see how cool it is? So it's like very subtle, like the Partido Alto and the samba-funk. They're different, but they're similar. So you can use them, in one song, an entire song, or you can just do Partido and samba, or samba-funk and samba, or all of them basically, right? I'm gonna link here a video from another one of that session I shared yesterday about that great bass player, Conceição, playing with his band, because he also plays another Partido Alto named song. Partido Alto, that's the first one, Partido Alto number 2, that you heard yesterday. This is Partido Alto, just the first series, because José Roberto Bertrami composed, I think 3 of them. And the first one, Partido Alto, the name is the name of the groove, Partido Alto, right? So you're gonna see some Partido Alto grooves, with samba as well, kind of similar to what I did. I'm gonna link that so you can see that groove happening as well in a, like a instrumental kind of jazzy Brazilian kind of setting as well, right? So I hope you like that groove. Let me know if you have any questions about it, about the differences, or what you would like to hear more, me talking more about it, or playing more, or explaining, or whatever. Just let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the little bell to notifications. This is all my social media stuff. Don't forget to sign up for the mailing list, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.